Good morning, church. Today is Monday, March 23rd, and the world seems to have gone a little crazy. Never in our lives have we seen anything like what we are experiencing now. It's a time of uncertainty and rumors and even fear. Things seem to be changing even by the hour. But let me tell you a story. In 1933, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was the newly elected President of the United States, and the times were bleak. The Great Depression was in its third year. In our part of the country, the dry winds of the Dust Bowl were sweeping down the plain. And in Germany, there was a new chancellor, Adolf Hitler. People were afraid. For them, then, it was a time of uncertainty and rumors and fear. FDR wanted a way to bring comfort and information to the nation. And so he started what would become known as the fireside chats. It was a casual conversation between the president and the rest of the country. It was as if everyone was sitting around a fireplace and he was simply explaining to them the events of the time. At that time, there were 82 million Americans, adult Americans. 54 million of those were listening to those broadcasts. So here we are, doing a podcast. I'm hoping that this daily cast will be a way for us to share a part of each day. Since we can't meet together, this is at least a way for us to virtually give a hug or a handshake to one another. As we speak today, there are several in our congregation who have chosen to isolate themselves from any contact with other people because they themselves may have been exposed. But as of now, none of our members have the COVID-19 virus. We're all disappointed that we can't be meeting together. Our gatherings, Sunday morning class, Sunday morning worship, Sunday evenings, Wednesday evenings, connect groups, those gatherings are very important to us simply because we enjoy being together. We are a family, and this family of ours is important. After this virus thing is over, we will get back to those gatherings, probably with a new appreciation for each other and for a chance to share precious moments that we are now missing out on. These days of being isolated from some and cooped up with others calls for some special instruction from God. He provided us with that instruction in Ephesians chapter 4. Keep in mind that the Apostle Paul, as he wrote this to the Ephesian church, was himself in jail. And so let me read you this, what he was trying to teach them about the church. Therefore, I, the prisoner of the Lord, implore you to walk in a manner worthy of the calling with which you have been called, with all humility and gentleness, with patience, showing tolerance for one another in love, being diligent to preserve the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, just as you were also called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all and through all and in all. A message from the apostle, a message of God to his people, that in difficult times it is a time for us to be patient and tolerant and to be gentle with each other. But keep your eye on the bigger things. There is one body, one Spirit, one Lord, one faith, and we are of that faith. We are the body of Christ. Even as we are not together, we are still the body of Christ. I hope that we will check on one another, be aware of one another's needs, and to the best of our ability respond to those particular needs. Let's keep in touch. Let's let this be a time of gathering our strength and not simply being separated. I hope you have a good day.